was the most defining moment of your life, Angela? And it can be more than one. Some people have more than one.
So I already mentioned kind of being on this map of life, and it's like getting to an intersection that's like a T, and you can go right or you can go left, and sometimes you have to forge your own new road. And I've kind of had two of those that have put me kind of where I am at this moment in my life. And one of those was I had transitioned from my full-time corporate job after giving birth to my first son and having my 3 months of family medical leave and going back to work. I negotiated a deal with them to be able to work as a consultant part-time from my home. I was taking my first business trip in that consulting role. And I'm standing in line, I've gone through security, I'm standing in line at Starbucks, ready to get my coffee, getting ready to go do my first big meeting with my own company. I get a phone call. My husband says, listen to this. It's my son. He has whooping cough.
Oh, wow.
And it was at that moment that I knew I had people who had traveled from Chicago and Cleveland and all over for this meeting that I was traveling to also. And I had to call at that moment and make that decision of job or family. And being career-minded, that was a little bit of a challenge. But family is always going to be there. Jobs change. Careers can take different paths, but my family was the one thing. So I made the calls and said, I'm sorry you all have traveled to be here for the meeting, but I'm not going to be here. And that was a huge defining moment. So then I had to kind of go back and say, gosh, I've kind of now decided that career is on the side burner right now, and how do I make the shift to motherhood and wife, and how do I redefine myself? And I found myself just a few years later getting involved in our community here in Louisville. And kind of hit another point where somebody said, hey, there's an opening. We've got a new mayor, there's an opening for a board. We'd love you to get on the MSD board. You're clearly the most qualified based on the issues they're facing right now. You've got a master's in business, you've got a master's in engineering, you wrote your thesis on MSD, so you'll be extremely qualified for this board. I had bipartisan support. I thought, great, I'm most qualified. Surely I'll get that position. I didn't. And the response I received was, you need to get more involved. So I did. And running for office was the way I chose to get more involved. And so here I am sitting now as a city council person for District 7.